All right, here's the garden. Bed, aphids, ants. I've declared war. So I have beans and tomatoes and radishes and Swiss chard and amame, which is, you know, those soybeans. And then there's some okra where it looks bare, and basil, of course, in all the beds. And there's some cucumbers and some more tomatoes. And I just set these here because, well, why not? They said that they would keep aphids away. They're not doing their job. I just haven't planted them yet. Here's my cool little ant traps because those damn ants take the aphids to my plants, so I'm trying to kill them. And here's the other bed. Got beans and more cucumbers coming up, and tomatoes, peppers, and there's some ground cherries over here. My potatoes are in bags, which is really cool because you can take this and open it up. Let's see what's going on inside there. So that's kind of neat. And here's my net, because you know how that gets out of control. And strawberries. Gavin got the only strawberry so far. And there's my grapes covered so the cicadas don't get it. Eventually these grapes should grow up over this arbor. However, it's going to take a minute. So here's my loofah, hoping to have some luck with loofah on both sides. Here's a bed identical to that, which is the strawberries and the grapes. More mint. These pots, I haven't put anything in them yet. Here is some basil and more tomatoes. And these beds I haven't filled in yet either. I'm going to plant some carrots and a couple other things. I just haven't gotten around to it. Here are my blueberries and raspberries. And here is more tomatoes, more peppers, and basil. And I've also got some nasturtiums planted. They're supposed to help with bugs. They'll go to them instead of the plants, supposedly. In the back row is my homegrown eggplant, which looks rather sickly. And the other two on the end, I did purchase those. They don't look too bad. And these are peppers. And these are, what are those? Oh, these are my red noodle beans, both sides. Can't wait for those to come up. They're going to look pretty on that arch. And there's the other two arches. And more peppers, more tomatoes. No, tomatoes going out the ears. This is my green stock, and I've got a plethora of stuff planted in here and a lot of seeds. I'm waiting for my seeds to sprout. And these are just leftover plants that I had not planted. And I'll tell you, on the inside of this is where you water, and you water up to that fill line, and then it just waters everything. It's the coolest thing. Melons, mostly melons over here. The plan is, well, I'll tell you the plan here in a minute. And a bunch of squash. And I put those in there in case there was any bugs. I did have this covered, but there was flies getting trapped in there, so I thought, if they can get in there, other things can. And, ooh, I got a weed. And this is spice bed, and, herb bed, rather. Herb bed. And then we've got tarp on this because that's what we have left of the dirt. We tilled this up, and this is where I'm going to put after I put the paper down, this is where I'm going to put the melons. So they can just sprawl out wherever they want to. And back here, I haven't mulched here yet either. Back here is, oh, look at the bunny. Did you see the bunny? Maybe not. Might have not been fast enough. But this is where my sweet potatoes are going. Just need to get them planted. And have corn. Now this corn I started inside and planted it, and then I have other corn. And then these are, I planted cucumbers to go up this one, and they haven't sprouted yet, but I just planted them over the weekend. Hopefully nothing's eaten on them. And this is my asparagus bed. I know it looks sparse, plus Remy jumped in it because he's a little craphead, but it's looking pretty good. These are so it's 3 cattle panels put together to make a nice arch. So these are my watermelons, and Kajari melons are the ones that I planted. Those are those little bitty seeds right there. Those are coming up. I also have to look because, oh, butternut squash and spaghetti squash growing up it. And this is my pie plants. And then we're back over to this area. And if it wasn't for the aphids and all the damn ants, I guess I'd be living in farm heaven right now, but I'm dealing with the aphids. I just sprayed my stuff with neem oil, hoping that that would beat down the ants and the blasted aphids. So anyways, another look at my little teepee. My hope is that these pole beans will grow up this teepee and my little sweetheart will be able to come in here and just sit in the shade when he comes over. I think he'll like it. And let's see, what else? Oh, there's my sweet potato slips. I really need to get those in the ground. And there's a thing of lettuce that I need to put somewhere, but haven't figured out where yet. And then up here, look, my roses and my pineys are going at it. They're so pretty. And this is a tiger tree. Dave really loves this tiger tree. It's cool. And then there's the beds up by the house. Now the one on the end here on the far right has nothing in it. That's where I thought I planted asparagus, but I thought I was planting strawberries, but they gave me asparagus. Actually, it has peas in it, and they're coming up. I'm ready to get peas off of them. And then I have some bok choy in there. And then this bed was kind of leaning over here, so we used it to build the asparagus bed. And then we're going to take that bed down. We'll probably just have an little in-ground bed there to plant whatever. And here we go. Don't look at my weeds because I do have weeds. And then there's the rest. And then this thing here is falling apart. It's actually a seat, but it's like, good Lord, look at the blocks under. It's like nobody's setting this damn thing because we're gonna have a claim if you do. But I just love it. I don't want to get rid of it. And my clematis is climbing up it and looking pretty gorgeous too. So it's staying for now. And then here's our little, we got a hammock over here, but this is our little hide my junk area, I guess, because we still have pieces of the swimming pool over there that we haven't recycled yet, and then our wheelbarrows and things like that. But there's our another one hammock. We have another one too. And then these are so gorgeous, aren't they? And then here, Dave tilled this up. I'm not sure what the hell he wants to do with this. Here's my girls. Here's all my girls. They're doing great. And then I haven't weeded in here or put fresh mulch down, but this is the setting area. Oh, there's that coop, their coop. It's on the outside of the run. And then I have a bunch of hostas and such in here. And then I think this is a viburnum, I'm not sure, but man, it has really gotten crazy this year. Taken off like nuts. Here's my she shed, which is a total mess because who's got time to take care of the she shed, right? And then I'm going to spruce by this real quick because it's really messy. This is stuff we need to take to the trash. And then big tree shade, fire pit. Look at my Shasta daisies over here by the hammock. They're going to pop too. I mean, they are just gorgeous. I love Shasta daisies. And then here are more hostases. And this is my lilac bush, and I know it's in the shade because of the tree, but it blooms pretty good, smells wonderful. Like, it just gets doppel sunlight, but it does bloom. And then more hostases and such. Deck board that needs fixed. Waterman's gonna be getting on that. He likes to put some of my perennials in pots. So there's a yarrow. These corbels grow really good in pots, and I've had them in pots for years, and they're just going like mad. And then I could show you, don't look at the weeds, don't look at the weeds. A lot of weeds. Ouch, lots and lots of weeds. So this is where we took the stuff out, the asparagus that they told us was strawberry, which I'm happy. Here's my peas. They're flowering. And I got a pot or two on one of them, but they'll get there. And then, look how it's going crazy. This is bok choy. So if y'all want any bok choy, it's ready to go. More bok choy. More bok choy. This bok choy is bolted. I'm probably going to wrap something around it Well, I don't know. I don't know that I want the seeds because it bolted before anything else. I've got cabbages here. No heads yet. And I probably have them too close together too, but I do have some. Maybe that's, I'm pretty sure that's cabbage. You know, when I planted so many damn seeds, I didn't label them all. Crazy. Russian sage, looky there. Don't ever plant Russian sage in your yard because that shit right there will take over. And look, you see the bumblebees? They absolutely love catnip. Not nip, catnip. I don't know if they love catnip, but I won't plant that in my yard because I don't want the cats to come in my yard and shit in my beds. But they love catnip. Okay, well, all right. Well, that's it. I'm gonna get in before the mosquitoes bite me. Oh, wait a minute. Gotta show you this. Look at my peonies. They're just gorgeous, aren't they? Love, love, love peonies.